I'm not telling you to get plastic surgery. I'm just telling you how to be a person that you would want to be friends with, essentially. Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fatima, and today we have a very important video. So in honor of going back to school in September, and in honor of people just going through life changes or personality changes, you just want to rebrand yourself, become a new person. Here's what you're gonna do. So the last time I would say I completely changed myself and rebranded myself was in COVID. And this was my first year of uni, so I didn't get to step foot on campus in my first year of uni. So I wanted to make sure that as soon as I stepped on campus second year, I was a whole new person. And this is looks wise and personality wise. I'm not telling you to get plastic surgery. I'm just telling you how to be a person that you would want to be friends with, essentially. Let's begin with the most important part. Without this transformation, I couldn't have transformed anything else, which was deen. Religion. If you have that foundation with God, that's the most stable foundation that you can have. And whenever you rely on maybe yourself, then because our emotions change so quickly, you can't rely on your emotions, because you're going to feel like a baddie today and then tomorrow you're not going to feel like a baddie, and you can't rely on yourself to be happy or be the person that you want to be. If you rely on God, he will always be the same, he'll always be there. So that is such a stable foundation. I put this for every aspect of your life. And yeah, so really you need to build that relationship with God, with Allah. And that for my fellow Muslims, that is through prayer, keeping that connection with him 5 times a day, if not more. And really like connecting within those prayers. Make sincere dua, feel that connection, feel every word that you're saying, feel every raka'ah. Just know that at the end of the day, you want to please, because when you're trying to become a confident person, you can't be looking for validation within other people when your validation is only with Allah, right? And if you only seek validation from Allah, no one can touch you. Like, you're done, khalas. Whatever Tom, Dick and Harry want to say about you, it doesn't matter, because that was never going to affect you, because your validation is only with Allah and how he sees you. Be a person that loves Allah so much and that Allah loves them, because if Allah loves you, he's going to make the people love you. So yes, a bit more about like how I strengthened my foundation. With my friend, we used to FaceTime. We looked at the reasons for Islam and its prohibitions, because before you go through this new phase, new aspect, you're going to come through challenges, and that's what you need to understand. What your religion says, what Islam says, and how you go about it. We looked at the challenges such as like hijab and like being friends with guys and stuff, and we just like really went to the bottom of why do you think that's harmful? Why do you think Allah told us to stay away from that certain thing or to do a certain thing? And once we really like picked it apart, went to the bottom of it, we really understood like why Islam is there, why it's there to like protect us, and fell in love with the religion that much more. And it gives you more of a understanding as to why you shouldn't do something, not just because, oh, this is haram, you shouldn't do it. If you're around that thing long term, you need to understand why. And also at the same time, there's things that we're not gonna fully understand, because at the end of the day, all the knowledge is with God. We need to be comfortable with not knowing everything. The next thing I would say is that leads on to your akhlaq. You're not going to be a good person if you haven't worked on your akhlaq. And akhlaq is manners, for those who don't know. And if you don't have good manners, I don't know the person you're trying to be, because you shouldn't be watching this video. Islam puts good manners on such a high pedestal, and even if you think that you're not the most religious person, good manners is such an indication of who a good person is and how close you are with Allah. With akhlaq, it's like you do not seek for anything back, because whatever you're doing out of the goodness of your heart is for Allah. So you're not doing that good act so that that person can praise you ever, because there's only so much that that person can do. And I think this also links in with like the hard concepts as well of life, which is forgiveness. You're not going to forgive someone and automatically like want to be known as the person who forgave. No, you're going to forgive someone because Allah loves forgiveness, and Allah is the most forgiving. So no matter how much forgiveness that you gave to that person, that's not even a bit of how much forgiveness that Allah can have for you. And if you forgive that person for the sake of Allah, imagine on the day of judgment, Allah's gonna say, you forgave that person, but I am more forgiving than you are, you know? So like holding a grudge, all this negativity, one, it doesn't make you feel good. So let it go, even if it is for yourself. But if you let it go for the sake of Allah, you've let that negativity go, and you, one, feel better, and two, know that you're going to get compensated for it in the akhirah. Like, wrong me, I'm not saying be a doormat, but wrong me, khalas, we'll take it up in the akhirah. Yeah, and if they do, and if that person who's wronged you asks for forgiveness, forgive, because Allah's the most forgiving. Do you see how you just win? You just win. And so once I just kind of like changed my mindset to that, I think everything just started going place by place. Next is what you've probably been waiting for, is physical appearance. Just before we get into physical appearance, the way I say manners is also the way you carry yourself. If you work on your akhlaq and your manners, if something, for example, a scenario where someone's being made fun of, you're not going to sit there and engage in that, because that's not good manners. Do you see how that just like, so that already puts a thumbprint for the people who are going to be around you in the future, that you're not going to tolerate that kind of stuff, and they're not going to do that in front of you, and maybe they won't even like gravitate towards you, because that's not the kind of friendships you're attracting. And you're going to attract people who don't do those actions, and you're going to attract people who want to do good like you, and then your circle is just full of all good people, and you're always having a good time, and it's just amazing, and you all want the best for each other. So throughout this process, make dua for righteous friends, make dua for friends that bring you closer to God, and make dua that you just become a better person, pure heart, qalb salim. Next up is the physical appearance. Okay, so what I did was kind of, I guess you can go through Pinterest, people that you want to be like. I'm not here to dictate who you want to be like, but for me it was more like, oh, I want to dress this certain way, maybe cover up a bit more. I see she's doing this, let me try and do that. It doesn't always have to be monetary, but if you do want to get like a new outfit range, maybe just like, if you do have like a vision board, make have like key outfits together which you can style with other things, and that makes it so that you have way more outfits and you look cute all the time. What you're going to do is you're going to try and filter out / change your wardrobe to be as much as that aesthetic as you want, so that you don't have any excuse to go back to your old aesthetic. And I don't know, like if you don't want to wear hoodies anymore, unless you're like at home or you're doing like a little grocery shop, reduce the amount of hoodies that you wear, so that you won't be tempted to wear it to like school or work or something like that. You don't always want to be wearing trainers. Maybe you want your trainers just to be for running or like sports, so maybe just get like more, I don't know, work attire or like flats or whatever you want. Just kind of make sure the majority of your wardrobe is how you want to be dressing like. And yeah, next up is confidence. This is the most important part, guys, and this is key, because no matter how well you dress, no matter how amazing you look, if you're not confident, it's just like you had so much potential. And one thing I would say with confidence, it's one linked back to the religion aspect, so that's why I put that first, because you guys need to know that. But next, it's fake it till you make it. I promise you guys, I am not an extroverted person at all, and when I'm around my extroverted friends, I just see how introverted I am. But if you fake it till you make it, it gets you places. What I did was, a year of lockdown, it really got to me, because I was like, even though I'm an introverted person, I haven't spoken to anyone in so long, I'm forcing myself to speak to everyone I meet at uni. So then when I first got to uni, everyone thought I was extroverted. And this is the same for like your workplace. If you're going to start a new job and you are shy, be that person, because what it is everyone around you is either going to be in the same position as you, which they're all new, or they all just don't know you, and you want to make that first impression of that you're confident. Like when you see a confident person, you're just like, wow. So be that person of, if you're sitting next to someone you don't know, start the conversation. This is advice for myself right now. First day of work, you're sitting next to someone and they haven't said anything first because maybe they're shy, just as shy, or they don't know what to ask you. You'd be like, oh hi, what's your name? Oh, what year are you in? Oh, what are you studying? And things like that. And like, have, if you are really shy, have your key go-to questions and try and fill in the awkward gaps, and smile a lot. Whenever you come with a positive energy, people will be more relaxed and engaged to talk to you. And when I tell you guys, this confidence is key. So whenever you're speaking as well, my friends tell me this all the time, is that sometimes I speak and like they can't hear me, but I'm like speaking and it's like mumbling basically. Be loud, and I'm not telling you to shout, but like be firm with your words. I think someone said this to me and it really hit me, and it was just, I said something and I guess she didn't hear it, or she thought I was shy about it, but she was like, say it like you mean it. And I didn't take it in a bad way, but it's like, say it with chest, say it like you meant what you said. Hi, what is your name? Not hi, what's your name? You know, so say like, and it comes across as like powerful, and you're gonna have like an imprint in that person's mind. One thing I also learnt was eye contact, and I also struggle with this, guys. Like, eyesight with the person that you're talking to shows power, and I didn't know this until I heard it one time, and now I know. I have beef with the teachers. Now I know why they used to like stare into our souls when they would like tell us something, because it's that like power over you. And you know, if you're the first person to like look away or like not maintain that eye contact, it's like you're the less powerful person. I don't know where I read this, but I just saw it in my head, like when it was back in secondary school, high school days. But I'm not telling you to be as intense or evil as those teachers. I'm joking. An example of being confident is making eye contact and being like, hi, what's your name? And like maintaining that eye contact. And everything, take everything with a pinch of salt, guys. I'm not telling you to be too extreme. You could be like, hi, what's your name? And then you don't cut eye contact, obviously. Just keep it natural, keep it yourself, and like fake it till you make it, until like fake it till it actually becomes your reality. Like fake it until that's who you are. You are that outgoing person, you are that person who will ask people things. Yeah. And I would say next thing is smiling. Other than the fact that smiling is literally charity, you're getting good deeds to smile, smiling at people is so powerful. And yeah, so everything you do it with a smile. Assalamu alaikum, smile at them. Hi, what's your name? Smile at them. You're at work. Hi, I'm new here, what's your name? A smile goes a long way, and as soon as like someone smiles at you, you're just like, it's like in public, if someone like comes and compliments you and says, oh my god, you look good, or if someone smiles at you in public, I think I'll fall down, because a smile is so beautiful. Last but not least, consistency, guys. You can reinvent yourself and become a new person for a week and then go back to the person you were before. Like I said with the clothes thing, make it so that you have a basic, and whenever you like feel low or you're not feeling yourself, make sure that the basics that you make is still going to be part of your new personality, if that makes sense. For example, I like to use this example of like religious wise, okay? On your good days, you want to do more. So for example, on your good days, you want to pray 5 times a day, maybe do adhkar, maybe read tahajjud or extra Quran, right? That's your good days. And your medium days, like you're still doing that. But you want to be so firm in your prayers, and maybe your adhkar after prayers, that like when you do feel low, or when you feel low in iman, you will go back to maybe not doing as much of the other stuff, but your 5 prayers and adhkar will always be there, and that's your lowest, that's your basic. So that's what I'm saying with your personality, I guess, idea that you've created of yourself. You want there to be a basic of what you're still fulfilling even when you're not feeling yourself. This is my perfect guide to reinventing yourself for a new aspect of your life, and for the girlies or the people that maybe you went to work yesterday one person and you want to go to work tomorrow a different person. There's never a right time to change or be a new person. I wish you all the best of luck in any chapter of your life that you're going through, and may Allah make it easy for us and always keep us happy, always keep us blessed. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Let me know anything else you want me to talk about. I was thinking of doing like a little video for black girls, because I am a black girl who has grown up in mainly non-black spaces all her life, and I think being able to navigate that as a black person slash glowing up as a black girl is so important, because in those kind of spaces you will feel like you're the ugly duckling, and how do you feel confident if no one around you looks like you? So that was one I was thinking of. Let me know if you want that. And yeah, assalamu alaikum. Bye guys.